Live from Bemidji State University.
Swung on, going to be out to left field. Way back, and this one is gone! For Caleb Mankey, 2-run shot out to left field.
This is Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Pitch going to be swung out to right field into the sun. Net can't see it, not going to see it, as it's going to bounce out the wall. Nowhere to go. Welcome back to Bemidji Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. It is game 2. We're back. Fortunately, for some reason, it's not pulling up for, the Facebook version for us. Pitching for the Bucks, we're going to see Barnett. Barnett pitched back on, looks like Wednesday against the Bucks. Went 5 innings. Against the Blue Ox. And I'm trying to write as we go. Kallstrom back top of the lineup for Moorhead. This one's going to be swung over to Ben Karate. Throw over the first in time to Scantlin. So a little put out of 5-3. The first out. Now it's going to be Wilson, the second baseman again. So a quick one here for, we're trying to get for the second game. First game was 14-3 in favor of Moorhead. That ball is going to be fouled out. And like I said, for some reason it's not coming through Facebook, and I don't know why. And don't really have enough time to take a look at it and try to get it all fixed. But nonetheless, here we are. 0-1. Barnett throws inside. 1-1. I'm trying to write Moorhead's book down, their lineup. That one's inside again. Two and one is one down. Again, we're going to be streaming not on Facebook because it does not tell me why, but it says some issues. But we'll figure that out some other time. That one curveball inside, now 3-1. So like I said, I'm trying to write down the book and go at the same time. Three and one down. The ball might got away. Karate over there. So Barlow comes set. Big, tall right-hander. Nice 6-footer. Pitches from the stretch. This ball is going to be a strike. Now 3-2, full count. Barnett will come set. It's full count here. 1 down. This one going to be fouled back. 14-3 was the final score in the first game. In favor of Moorhead. Shaking off the rust. I got a chance to talk to them and just shaking off the rust for the first game. So good for them. And not much for a pregame show. Of course, these doubleheaders, you don't really get much for a pregame show. Just kind of hope for the best. Pitch. Gets away. This could be a walk for Wilson. Now it's going to be shortstop Horn. Horn hit a home run last game. 3-run shot out to right field. And we'll get our defensive players for the Bucks here shortly as we get through the rest of the lineup. Barnett comes set, throws. Good two-seamer inside. All right, hits that far corner. 0-1. Runner goes, could be foul. Last minute, and it's one of those you've done this long enough, you kind of know what to expect. Like I said, the pregame stuff's kind of hard to do on that kind of stuff. 0-2 here with one down. Runner looks to go. That one swung on right field. This one back. That one is a no-doubter. Wow, that's the second home run he had in this series. Man, that thing got out of here in a hurry. Let's see, top of one. Okay, so I got to, again, write down highlights as well, too, so I can do them later. Now up number 71, Drew Dorsey. Third baseman. Oh, ump's not there. Where the ump go? Oh, he's talking to Chris Crotty. That's fine. Give me time. I'll get down the rest of the book then. Bartlett now looks set. Throws. This one, strike on the corner. On one with one down. Pitch swung on, hit the foul back. It did hit the ump right in the face mask. Ump, I gotta take a second, get a little breather. Came back and hit him right in the mask. 0-2 with one down. To Drew Dorsey. 2-0 right now. They're here in the top of the first for the second game. As the pitch swung. Oof. Good strikeout for Bartlett. That's his first one. 2 down for the Mudcats. No, it's going to be David Dorsey, the right fielder. Barnett comes set, now throws. This one outside. Barnett now comes set again, now throws this one inside. It's going to be popped up. Third base area to Ben Karate. He's going to corral it for the third out. So as I got the book just done, score here, we go to the bottom of the first. We're going to see 2-0 in favor of Moorhead after that home run by Horn. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the lineups for the Bucks as well, too, back here in a second. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is Chris Karate. You're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Kegan Cork, the first Irish pub on the Mississippi and home to the half-off Apps and Taps happy hour, 3 to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Fantastic food, too, including the famous Reuben, lightly battered Red Lake walleye, delicious homemade soups, and great daily specials. Plus exclusive events like comedy nights, bar trivia, and live music. Follow Kegan Cork on Facebook for upcoming events and visit kegbemidji.com to see the menu and more. For over 50 years, it's where folks come for a while and leave with a smile. Kegan Cork, downtown Bemidji.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Here's the lineups for the Bucks. We'll go Bean, left field, Kushoniak at short, Ben Karate at third, Ty Lundin in center. Payne's going to be at second, Wolf catching, Gangler in right, Scanlon at first, and of course Bartlett is doing the pitching. So pitching for the Mudcats is Nold. Another big right-hander. Pitched foul back to the net. Nold's another, like I said, another big right-hander. Pitches more over the top. Comes a pitch. Strike. Good framework by the catcher as well, too. 0-2. And 2-0's our score in favor of Moorhead. They got a home run out of the gates. This one's going to be a fly ball out to center field. That one might die. And it gets right past the right fielder. Good diving effort by the right fielder. And that is David Dorsey. Dove for that one, landed right on his chest, and they give him a hit on that one. So Bean gets on the board with a single. Now what's going to be number 6, shortstop, Steve Kushoniak. Had a chance to talk with Steve in the break. He really wants that ball to go over that right field or that left field. Pitch up high and in. One and 0. This pitch, this one swung on. Ooh, he knew it too. Not happy with himself on that one. 1-1. He knew he should let that go. That probably would have been a ball inside. This one has popped up out of play. So I'm looking at 1-2 now. This one is going to be a ball, and then Ethan Bean's going to get him with a steal. The catcher kind of short hopped it a little bit. So it looks like the pitcher's going to step out, try to get new signs here as I'm trying to post to all of our pages right now at the same time. It's fun, doing everything. Doing everything just by myself. That one's going to be foul. Off the right-hand side. Again, it's not letting me post to Facebook, but you can post to everything else right now, which is, I guess fine, but 2-2 here. No one down for the Bucks as Ethan Bean's on second. There's a strikeout looking for Shoniak. Not happy with stuff on that one, too. 1 down to the Bucks. Next up is going to be Ben Karate, third baseman. So Ben waiting to get Ben's then batting left-handed. Ball up high. Noel looks in, gets a sign, takes a peek back over at second. 1-0 here, the 1 down to the Bucks. This one swung on a little late on that one. Looks like it did tip it. Right there. Again, thank you for listening here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. And again, sorry that we're not on our Facebook page. It won't let me post it on there, but whatever. We still got other things, other locations. YouTube's always a good one. Twitter's on there, and Twitch as well. So we'll figure out the whole Facebook thing. That's kind of my main one is that one. But I did post the YouTube link on our Facebook page as we were in the middle of this thing. 2-1 with one down. Ethan being a big wide lead. Comes a pitch from Noel. This one swung on foul. This one's going to hit the fence. Almost hit the road. 2-2. Again, yeah, doubleheaders by yourself is not always fun, and I'm happy to do it, obviously, but man, doing it by yourself is not fun because trying to get lineups, trying to get all this stuff done. Pregame show is almost basically impossible. That one's gonna be swung on, gonna be out left field. It's gonna just fall, just foul, just probably like a foot and a half from the foul line. 2-2. Crider gets his bat back. By the way, that's a brand new bat as well, too. I'm trying to put some swings on it, get it all broken in. It's not like a softball bat or anything, but trying to get broken in just a little bit. No, takes a peek over at second. 2-2. Comes a pitch, swung on. Going to get right to the second baseman. And Ethan Bean almost got caught up on a double play. So we'll line out to second base. Now up, it's going to be Lundin playing center field in the second game. Left-hander. Oh, sorry, right-hander. No, take a look. Second again over at Bean, and it's 2 outs. Comes the pitch. There's a strike. Good slider. Again, they are great sponsors. JD's Outpost Rodeo, LVI Supply, Fozzie's, KBUN, and Kentucky Cold Snacks. There's another good slider. And now Ethan Bean's almost in a rundown, 0-2. Those sliders are very deadly from Noel. That thing it keeps breaking. I think he wants to set him up to maybe get a fastball inside. That's what I would do. 0-2, 2 down for the Bucks. We are in the bottom of the first. Moorhead leads 2-0. Pitch swung on, going to be foul territory. Near the first baseman, and that's going to fall. Foul, 0-2. So far, Bemidji is working this pitcher, which is what they need compared to last game. A lot of 3-ups and 3 downs. You're talking the cry. They're missing 4 starters today. 0-2, 2 down. No, comes set, now throws. This one's going to be foul again. Ethan was on his horse trying to steal. So Tylen Daney can hit power. Not looked at the stats from last game. It's not really much to look at from last game, but nonetheless. Comes the pitch. This one swung on out to left field. This one might have a gap, and nope, it's going to be run down by the center fielder. That one almost had a home run written all over it, but the wind is starting to blow in as well, too. But the end of one. Score still reads 2-0 in favor of Moorhead. It's a good shot from Tyler and Dean. Gave it a good ride. Listen to it for the first. We'll head to the second. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Steven Kishoniak. I play infield for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball and Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Today's game is being brought to you by LVI Supply right here in Bemidji. They got everything you need to whip your landscape into shape with Yammer equipment. You know us for tractor loaders and mini excavators. Now they got tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles too. Plus all the parts and service to keep you moving. Stop in, they'll get you sorted out. LVI Supply, the products you need, the service you want, Call for a demo at 218-444-3930 or stop in at the lot at 1876 23rd Street Southeast in Bemidji.
You're listening, might as well be liking, Beer Belly Sports on social media.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Score is Moorhead 2, Bemidji Bucks nothing, as we are getting set for the top of the second. Barlow's pitching for the Bucks. Again, pitched on Wednesday. Bucks have a doubleheader next Saturday. We'll be here. Now we're going to see for Moorhead for the Mudcats. We're going to see Moore, the DH, number 16. So Barnett now will come set. He does pitch a lot from the stretch. Ball up high. Barnett will come set, now throws. This one swung on. 1-1, maybe tipped it a little bit. Yeah, so next time we'll be on will be next Saturday. I think it's Rainy River next week, I think. I got to look at the schedule, too. Comes the pitch. This one, low. Again, first game, Moorhead was all over Bemidji off the jump. Pitch swung on. Ooh, right on top of that one. Now 2-2. Good inside pitch from Barnett. Good, looks like a four-seamer right in the hands. Got him thinking on it. 2-2. Temperature's about 75 degrees. It's nice outside. Pitch swung on, going to be foul off the right-hand side. Barnett will come set. Takes a look, gets his signs from Wolf. It's a pitch. This one. Ooh, good one. That one. 3-2, now full count. On deck is to be Kunza, the first baseman. Pitched last game. It's a pitch from Barnett. This one will be swung on foul off the left-hand side now. Again, just joining us, this is the second game of this doubleheader. Full count. Moorhead beat up the Bucks 14-3. The Bucks are missing quite a few guys as well, too. There's a walk. Now up, number 22, Kunza, the first baseman. Barlow now take a look in. Comes the pitch. This one, strike on the corner. 0-1. Barnett will now come set. Now looks in. This one going to be popped up. Foul territory. Wolf looking for it, and it's going to be out of play. so far for Barnett, has including last game. 3 innings of work. Looks like he had 4 hits off of him, 1 walk. 1 strikeout last game. This one thrown back in time. It is a missile thrown by Wolf. Pick off more. Unfortunately, I wasn't looking. I was looking at stats, so I didn't really see all of it. But 1 down now. 0-2. Comes the pitch from Barnett. This one's up high, 1-2. And Barnett, 4 hits off of him on Wednesday. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Comes the pitch. This one inside, foul back into the net. One and two with 1 down. Comes the pitch. This one, check swing, and go around. 2-2. Two and 2, 1 down. Moorhead leads 2-0 as we are in the top of the second here. Comes the pitch. This one is swung on. Good strikeout from Barnett. It's the second one. Oops. Broke my mechanical pencil. That's fun. Broke that one too. That's cool. Second strikeout for Barnett. Now up, you can see the second baseman, Nagel. I'm sorry, the catcher. Comes the pitch. This one inside in the hands. Barnett comes set. Takes a look at Wolf from the signs. This one swung on, hit him right. He hit it, goes right in the hands. Felt that one. All you're going to get is a ringing in the hands. 1-1 with 2 down. Both teams do have a hit. Pitch. Strike. 1-2. Gonna happen Memorial Day weekend to you guys. Most of us not working tomorrow, which does feel like a Saturday to me. Pitch low, 2-2. So thank a veteran. Remember all the great men and women who would die for this country. There's a pitch from Barnett. This one will be swung on out to right on the lip of center field. That's going to fall in for a hit. It kind of jammed him on that one. So 2 down still. Nagel will reach on a single. Olmstead now up, the left fielder, number 13. Barnett will take a look over at first. The catcher. Comes the pitch. Swung on. Going to get right to Koshoniak at 2. Bobbles at 1. Now has to throw hard in time. Nope. Bound. Koshoniak had troubles. Bobbled that one 2 or 3 times. Had issues. He's going to get on with an error, though. Too much time thinking about it, I believe. back to the top of the lineup here. Kellstrom, last time up, grounded out. This pitch be a strike. Is Wolf's going to go talk to Barnett, kind of get himself straight. Barnett will come set. Now takes a look. Runners on first and second here with 2 down as we are in the top of second. Swinging, ooh, good forcing action on that from Barnett. Barnett takes a look over at second. No one holding. This one swung on out to left field. This one, left fielder Ty Lundeen trying to find it. No, it just drops right in the middle of nowhere. That's going to score 1, maybe score 2 runs, and it does score 2 runs. So Kellstrom hits a 2-run double. Or 2 RBI, sorry. Oops, shoot, put on the wrong side, dang it. Good thing I have a pencil I'm doing it with. Bartlett now takes a look. Because the pitch. This one swung on, foul back. Thanks to our great sponsors, like always. JD's Outpost Rodeo, LVI Supply, Fozzie's Smoking Barbecue, KBUN here in Bemidji, and in Kentucky, Cold Snacks. Two down to the Mudcats. 0-1 here. Comes a pitch, this one. Ooh, good. Good velocity on that one. Got him up high with it. 0-2 now. You know, swinging out of shoes for Wilson. Wilson last time up walked and later scored. Comes the pitch. There's a strike. Good slider that will get him for the 3rd out. So that's going to do it for the top of second. New score, though, 4-0 in favor of Moorhead. We'll take a quick little break. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the second. You listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is outfielder Will Zellman from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate, Bemidji, and knock your hunger out of the park with Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue. We're talking slow smoked ribs, pulled pork piled higher than a walk-off homer, and brisket so tender it'll have you calling a game early. And Wednesdays, oh, that's the big leagues. We're serving up big wings, not those little practice squad wings. We're talking heavy hitters, meaty, smoky, and loaded with flavor. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating after, Fozzie's has your all-star lineup. Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, where every bite is a grand slam.
Beer Belly Sports, the semi-pro of sports talk. Yeah, if even that.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre here alongside nobody flying solo. Batting for the Bucks this time around for the bottom second. We'll see Neto, we'll see Wolf, and Gangler. I really do enjoy these hard outs for them to do these music. It does kind of suck because I'm not used to that as well. So Neto now up, second baseman. 4-0 in favor of Moorhead here in this game 2. Pitch swung on, going to be right over, dribbler over to the second baseman. Just going to throw it up to the first baseman, and that is it for him. First pitch swinging, so a 4-3 put out. Now up, going to be the catcher, number 21, Wolf. Bats from the right-hand side. Again, Bucks missing 4 people today. All 4 starters. Zellman, Cam Justice has been sick. Brodina. And Brodina actually injured. I think he'll come back here shortly. He's one other person I can't think off the top of my head who else is injured. What's the pitch? Swung on. Going to be dribbler over to second base. Wolf's going to be called out at first. 4-3 again. Now what? Number 15, Gangler, former BSU player. Pitched in the last game. Playing right field today, or the second game. It's a pitch. Strike. No, now throws. Another strike on that corner. 0-2. It's a pitch, this one. Oh, jammed him, but right in foul, right in play. This one going to get thrown, maybe thrown away, as both the catcher and pitcher were trying to close on it as quick as they possibly can. And I'm not quite sure they're going to call interference. There should have been interference. But nonetheless, Gang will get on. I'll just throw a hit down. We'll just say that. Take a look at the books later, what they actually call it. Now Scanlon up, first baseman. Comes pitch outside. Catcher was able to hold on to it. Nagel's the catcher for Moorhead. Because the pitch swung on. Another little dribbler. This one's going to roll. Oh, foul. 2 down here to the Bucks. That one just rolled. Huh. One here, a 2 down. Comes the pitch. This one up high now, 1-2. Sorry, 1-1. My bad. 1-1. Oh, 2-1. Here we go. All right, now we're better. 2-1 with 2 down. This one up high again. Nagel threw over the first, trying to get Gangler sleeping over there. 3-1. 2 down. Comes the pitch. This one foul back. Now full count. Comes the pitch. This one, ooh, got him up. Off-speed pitch from Noel, and that's going to do it for the bottom of 2. Our score still reads 4-0 in favor of Moorhead. Be back in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Steve Kishoniak. I play infield for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball and Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Today's game is being brought to you by JD's Outpost Rodeo, happening June 19th and the 20th in Solway. Get ready for 2 nights of dust, dirt, horsepower, and rodeo action just outside of Bemidji. Gates open up at 5 p.m. both days. So come early, grab a drink, find your seat, and get ready for a wild night under the Minnesota summer sky. From bronc riding and barrel racing to cold drinks and big summer crowds, JD's Outpost Rodeo is bringing the energy all weekend long. And when the rodeo wraps up, the party keeps rolling on at JD's with an after party both nights featuring a mechanical bull and a live DJ. So mark your calendars now for June 19th and the 20th and make plans to head out to JD's Outpost Rodeo in Solway. It's going to be one heck of a Minnesota summer weekend. Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. 4-0 is our score in favor of Moorhead. 4 hits so far for Moorhead, 1 for the Bucks. So we're going to see due up for the Mudcats. We're going to see Horn, who has actually hit a home run in the first plate appearance here in this game 2. Hit a 2-run shot out to right field. We'll see if he can do it again. Then after that, we have the both Dorseys, Drew and David. So Barlow comes set, takes a look, throws. This one's going to get right past Neto, and then we had another base hit for Horn. Now Drew Dorsey up. Last time up, struck out. Barnett though takes a look over at first. Because pitch. Swung on, going to get out in left field. That one's going to fall right in front of the left fielder. Take a couple bounces. That's going to be Ethan Bean out left field. So we have runners on first and second here. Have back-to-back hits. Now David Dorsey's up. David out in right field in his second game. Comes the pitch from Barnett. This one's going to be bunted and it's going to go foul. You're going to see the 5-hole guy bunt very often. Kiesel's already in the bullpen warming up. I don't think he's just throwing. I don't know if he's actually warming up. Some of that, those heavy balls, those weighted balls to get himself warmed up. We'll see if maybe comes in later. 0-1 to David Dorsey. Comes the pitch. This one, foul. Oh, 0-2 here, nobody down. As we are in the top of third. Ump. All right, I gave the ump, well, last ump, huge credit for like being vocal and stuff. And this ump is, the next ump is doing the same, which I do love. Comes pitch. This one outside, 1-2. One and two, nobody down here as we are in the top of third. 4-0 in favor of the Mudcats. Comes the pitch. This one inside almost gets away from Wolf. 2-2. 2-2, nobody down for the Mudcats here. We are in the top of third. Again, 7 innings for doubleheaders. Or 10-run rule, one of those type of things too. Pitch going to be popped up center field. Center field underneath it. No one is tagging. And that's Lundeen that's out in center. Now up, it's going to be Moore. Last time out, walked. Tagged out at second, I believe, from a stolen base, or attempting to steal a base. Bruno comes set, throws. This one's going to be right to short to Shoniak. Does get one at 2. Does he have another one? No, he's safe. So Morgan on the fielder's choice. Drew Dorsey be out at second. And then Horn's going to get the third. So 2 down. Now up going to be the first baseman, number 22, Kunsa. Comes the pitch. This one, a little low. 1-0. 6 hits so far for the Mudcats. We are just only at top of third. Comes the pitch from Barton. This one, they're called a strike. Kunza trying to bail out of that one. 1-1, 2 down. Runners on the corner, 2 down. Pitch swung on inside again. Pretty close to the old chin up there. Barnett, take a look at the corners. Comes the pitch. One swung on out to center field. Lundy not be able to get there. Was going to drop, take a 2-hopper. It's going to score a run. Single RBI. Going to score Horner. Now up the catcher, number 5, Nagel. Right-handed here. Runners on first and second. Moore on second. And Kuntz on first. After that, single. 5-0's our score. 7 hits so far for Moorhead. Comes the pitch. There's a strike. You need that one. Okay, we're only in the top of third here. The wind started to pick up a little bit more. As you can probably hear for the mic. Pitch swung on him. He wanted all that one. Nagel last time up, singled and later scored. One, 2 down. Comes the pitch from Barnett. This one is going to be outside, 1-2. 2 down. One of the things, you kind of just step on a bag for this one. It's on the ground. Don't try to do anything fancy. Just get it over where you need to get it going. Pitch swung on, foul behind us. Again, thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's Memorial Day weekend. Hope you have tomorrow off. If not, I'm sorry. But again, think of veterans. Remember all the great, great people who serve this country. Bust their ass for us. The pitch from Barnett. This one is swung on, going to be popped up near first base. Scanlon underneath it and closes the glove. Looks like we do have a run that came across those, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. I had to make sure. 5-0 in favor of Mudcats. We're back here for the bottom of 3. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Peyton Neto, stop and pitcher from Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
You're listening, might as well be liking, Beer Belly Sports on social media.
Today's game of Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball is proudly being brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Crack one open, settle into your lawn chair, and enjoy another night of Bemidji Townball the way it's meant to be. Dirt flying, stores growing, and cold snacks flowing. For the first pitch to the last out, Montucky Cold Snacks is here for every strikeout, every big hit, and every should have swung at that moment. Kentucky Cold Snacks, the official cold snack of summer baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre here alongside nobody. Flying solo. Do have a couple. There's some scores going around the league as well too. Let's see if I can try to find some or pull some up. Looks like Nisswa beat the Skies 6-5. Perham beat Detroit Lake Ligers 3-2. That's some of the only scores I really have right now, but hopefully I'll get more here shortly. As Noel will still be pitching for the Mudcats here. Again, it's a doubleheader. They probably don't want to throw out too many guys. Yeah, let's save him. Try to save him for next week too. Gotta write this down. I almost forgot. Pitch is going to be swung on by Bartlett. That was going to go out to center field for a first out. So I had to write something down. So fly out, 8 in the books. Barnett for the first out. Now we'll go to back top of lineup. We'll go see Bean, Kashoniak, and Karate. Being so far singled and stolen base. 1-0. No, gets his signs. Pitches from the stretch. Pitch is going to be, inside. Almost got him in the hands. No, and I'll wait. Pitch, a good slider. Let it break back in. 2-1 now. There's another strike. They're back-to-back strikes. 2-2 now. To Ethan Bean. Again, did get a single. Stolen base and ended up on third last time up. That one almost got him there too. Another good break-in ball. Now full count, 1 down. Again, it is 5-0 in favor of the Mudcats. Pitch, swung on. Got turned around on that one really early. It was a screamer out to foul territory, though. A 3-2 full count here. 1 down for the Bucks. Pitch low. Ethan Bean will take a walk. Now up, it's going to be Kashoniak. Last time up, struck out. Steve now looks in. First pitch going to be dribbler over to second. Gets one. Time for a double play. It is a double play. That's going to do it for the bottom of third. No, Steve's not happy about that. So score still reads 5-0 in favor of Moorhead. We'll take a little break. When we come back, we'll have top of the fourth with the Mudcats due up next. You're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Dan Claudio, left-handed pitcher from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
From Minnesota to Florida to California, all over the world, it's Beer Belly Sports.
New pitcher for the Bucks. We're going to see Ty Lundeen doing the pitching. Pitch change being brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee Company. New pitcher, fresh energy, and maybe enough caffeine to survive a Minnesota doubleheader. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee. That's going to do the books for. That's going to do it for Barnett. I thought he actually did pretty good. Just some areas for the defense didn't really help him out, but Lundeen will be pitching for the Bucks now. I believe Barnett's going to be in left field. Bean's going to slide over to center. Gangler's still out in right. Crotty at third. Shoniak at short. Neto over at second. And Scatlin still over at first. Wolf is still behind the plate. Right now, due up's going to be the number 13, Olmstead. Last time up. Got on with an error, later scored. Let's see if I'm trying to find anything from Lundeen from last year for him pitching. This one's going to be cracked out to center, fall right in front of Bean as Olmstead is going to go on with a single. We are in the top of the fourth. Good 5-0 is our score in favor of Moorhead. Now it's going to be Kellstrom. Kellstrom doubled. Got 2 RBIs and grounded out today. Lundeen is pitched 22 innings last year. We'll dribble over the third to Ben Karate in time. So that is a 5-3 putout. So 1 down now. It's going to be Wilson. Lundeen again, 22 innings pitched last year, 3-0. 15 hits, 13 runs on them, 6 of them earned, 10 walks, 26 strikeouts, and an ERA of 2.1. This pitch from Lundeen. This one gets away from Wolf. Maybe a wild pitch, credit to him. No one's really covering third as Olmstead almost came all the way around. So Wilson, so far he has walked, scored, and struck out. 1-0 with 1 down. There's a pitch, this one almost gets away, but a little outside corner. 2-0 with 1 down for the Mudcats. Again, Mudcats are wearing their powder blues, a little bit of a orangish color. This one's going to be dribbled past. Kashoniak almost had it underneath his glove. 1 run's going to score for the Mudcats. So Wilson gets an RBI single. He's going to score Olmsted. 6-0 now is the score as we are in the top of the fourth. Now it's going to be Horan. Has home run twice already this series. Got out the single as well and scored. Home run back in the first inning. Comes the pitch. This one swung on, going to get right past second base. And Horns go down with the single again. Now we're going to see number 71, Drew Dorsey, third baseman. Struck out. Later got out at second. On a fielder's choice. Comes the pitch from Lundin. This one outside, 1-0. One down. There's a pitch from Lundin. There's an off-speed pitch. 1-2. Made it look dirty on that one. Because the pitch from Lundin. This one a check swing right back to Lundin at the mound. Throw to first to Carter. That's 2 down. So that is what we call that a 1-3 in the books. So 2 down. So now David Dorsey, the right fielder, 0-2 in this game. First pitch from Lundin is going to be a strike. 6-0 is our score. So far 10 hits for Moorhead and looks like 2 for the Bucks. It's a pitch outside again. Wolf able to hang on to it. Runners on second and third. Comes the pitch. This one gets away. Wolf not able to backhand save this one. And that's going to score a run. So 2-1 here at 2 down. Because the pitch from Lundin got close. 3-1 now. Almost hit the batter. David Dorsey kind of dance away from that one. Comes the pitch. Swung on. Going to go over Shoniak's head. That's going to score 1. David's on his horse. Thought about going 2, but came back. So another single RBI run for this team. Now it's 8-0 here as we're only in the top of the fourth. Comes the pitch. There's a strike. Moore is up. He has walked and got a fielder's choice. Pitch swung on, going to be out to right field. Gangler on his horse, trying to find this one's going to scoot away from him. This is going to drop in. Moore's going to get on the second as David Dorsey is going to come around for another score. So that is a double RBI for Moore. So score is going to read now 9-0 as we are, like I said, only in the top of the fourth. Pitch outside. Now up, it's going to be Kunza, the first baseman, number 22. Last time up, singled RBI and also struck out. I'm missing somebody on here. Trying to go through the books again and see who I'm missing. Pitch from Lundin is going to be outside. 3-0. Lundin comes set, now throw. This one, strike. Good fastball. Pitch from Lundin. This one's going to be stroked out to center field. Ethan Bean's going to snag this one. He's going to throw it in. Moore's going to come in. And this one gets away from the catcher. Steve Koshoniak throw this one away past Wolf. So Kunza's going to go on with, we'll say, a double RBI. And then later, error on the throw. Now up Nagel, catcher. Score does read 10-0 in favor of Moorhead here, as we are only in top of the fourth here. 5 runs so far this inning. I believe the Bucks, I believe Moorhead scored. Yeah, they have scored every inning. Pitch for Lundin. This one to be a chopper over the short. Throw to in time and first. And that's going to do it for this inning. My goodness. I'm going to write this down. 6-3. Third out. 5 runs come across here in the top of the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Something needs to change here for the Bucks. So it is 10-0 in favor of Moorhead. We need to get some life out there. Be back a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Cam Justice. I play first base for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Today's game is being brought to you by LVI Supply right here in Bemidji. They got everything you need to whip your landscape into shape with Yammer equipment. You know us for tractor loaders and mini excavators. Now they got tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles too. Plus all the parts and service to keep you moving. Stop in, they'll get you sorted out. LVI Supply, the products you need, the service you want. Call for a demo at 218-444-3930 or stop in at the lot at 1876 23rd Street Southeast in Bemidji. Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Score now does read 10-0 in favor of Moorhead. Yeah, it's one of those like we got to find something. Got to find something. No one's still pitching for the Mudcats. Again, Mudcats are one of the best teams in this region as well too. They always make good deep runs in the playoffs, but still you got to find something. Got to find something to get something going here because it's not fun for either one of them. I can tell you from personal experience, like when one person checks out, the whole team checks out, and it's not fun, especially when you have a deficit like this. Sitting at 10-0. It's not fun to get back. Up now for the Bucks, we're going to see Ben Karate, Lundin, and Neto. Comes the pitch. Swung on, it'll be fouled and does get away. Oh, and 1 here. We're in the bottom of the 4th. In doubleheader rules, so we play at the 7 or 10-run rule. I don't remember after what inning. Karate last time up. Lined out to the, looks like the second baseman. 2-1 now. Next time for the Bucks to play will be next Saturday. Be right here against Rainy Lake. Another one inside. Ooh. Karate looked back at the arm. He is not happy about that call. 2-2. Comes the pitch. This one fouled and try to save that one. Just put a barrel out there, just trying to do what he can to get something out there. Comes the pitch. This one low. No, full count. And lined out to second base. Last time up. The pitch. This one almost got him. That'll be a walk. Now we're going to see Ty Lundin, the pitcher, I guess you want to call it. So Noel will come in. I'll throw. This one's going to be, oof, wide strike zone now. 0-1. Pitch for Noel. This one's going to be fouled off. It'll be bouncing into the grass. And it's going to roll safely into the grass. Oh, now come through, now pitch. This one's going to be swung on, going to be out to right field. This one died up right in the old palm of Dave Dorsey in right field. So that's a fly out to right for the first out. Karate still at first. 10-0's our score in favor of Moorhead. 10-0, yes. 10-0 as we are in the bottom of the 4th. 10 hits so far for the Mudcats and 2 for the Bucks. I'm going to struggle for both games for this Bucks team. We're missing 4 people, 4 starters. So it's really tough to do something. You're missing a couple when you're missing a lot of starters. Neto now up. Second base. Last time up. Grounded out to the second baseman. Pitch swung on. Going to go to short. Gets a couple hops. Gets 1. And does get 2 for another double play. Back-to-back double plays to end the inning. So that's going to do it here for the top of the 4th. When we come back, we'll have the 5th. We'll see what Moorhead can do, put more damage on them. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is middle infielder Hunter Brodina from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate, Bemidji, and knock your hunger out of the park with Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue. We're talking slow smoked ribs, pulled pork piled higher than a walk-off homer, and brisket so tender it'll have you calling a game early. And Wednesdays, oh, that's the big leagues. We're serving up big wings, not those little practice squad wings. We're talking heavy hitters, meaty, smoky, and loaded with flavor. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating after, Fozzie's has your all-star lineup. Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, where every bite is a grand slam.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. New pitcher, Peyton Neto now up, which says pitch and change being brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee. New pitcher, fresh energy, and maybe enough caffeine to survive the Minnesota doubleheader. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee. So Neto pitching. He pitched on Wednesday, 2 innings, faced 14 batters. He's got 4 hits off him, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. So we'll see what Peyton can do here, trying to salvage something. I guarantee you, I know when we talk to Chris later on today, I know it's not going to be fun. We'll see how well that goes. As we go to the top of 5. Again, we'll do double headers. You always have 7 innings, and the bottom of the 5th is your is a 7th inning stretch. So we'll see what the Bucks can do here as we go to the top of 5. Mudcats are going to have, looks like Olmsted, the left fielder. He has singled and scored twice. Got on with the air as well. And after that, we'll go back to top of the lineup. So Neto, right-hander, pitches a lot for the Bucks. Pitch outside, low. Neto comes set again from the windup. Pitch swung on. Ooh, over top of that one. A little late on that one for Olmsted. 1-1. Top of 5 here. It's pitch. There's that was a strike. Maybe not. 2-1. Neto now throws again. It'll be 3-1. We'll just take a deep breath and just kind of relax here. We'll try to over pitch. I think that's what they're doing. This over pitching. That one gets away. There's a walk. Kallstrom now up. Last time up. Grounded out to third. Got a double. He's grounded out twice to the third baseman. Got a double and 2 RBIs. First pitch will be a strike. Another good swing by Kallstrom. Kallstrom. Pitch from Neto. There's a good 3 swings from Kallstrom. Get a first strikeout for Peyton. So 1 down for the Mudcats here as we top 5. 10-0's our score. Favor of the Mudcats. So we are in the doubleheader. The second game was a doubleheader. Again, 7 innings. Neto comes set, takes a look over at first. Here comes the pitch. This one swung on, foul back. Neto comes set. Here's the pitch. Oh, that one's tough to lay off. 1-1. Ball's on the outside. Just kept tailing away. Neto comes set again. Outside once again, 2-1. He's not really looking over at first either. He kind of like a quick little check. No, he hasn't really looked over. Now he does. Pitch, runner goes. This one's going to be popped up. And going to find grass. Wow, that wind took that one and just kept carrying. As Olmsted's going to make his way. He's going to come all the way around from first to home. Man, that ball took off and that wind grabbed it and kept moving it. That is a triple for Wilson. So now it's 11-0. That ball went out to center field. It was originally going center field, and London got tied up, and I think it just kept carrying. There's a strike. Now up Horn. Last time up, singled. He singled twice and hit a home run in the first inning. Had 2 RBIs and scored all 3 times he's been up. Comes a pitch, swinging on that one. That ball got away from him. I think just autopiloting away. Pitch from Peyton. This one in the dirt. One and two here with 1 down. Here comes the pitch from Neto. This one, check swing, does not go. He's appeal. Yep, got him. Strikeout. Second strikeout for him. So 2 down. Drew Dorsey now up to third baseman. Last time up, hit a little dribbler back to first. Or, sorry, back to the pitcher. Got out with a single and also struck out. This pitch. 1-0. That one's going to be the outside. The pitch for Neto. This one's up high. This one's a strike. 1-1 and 2 down. This one's going to be dribbled foul. 1 and 2. Again, a beautiful day here in Bemidji. Temperature right now about, I believe, a beautiful 76 degrees. Gorgeous outside. Pitch on the outside, 2 and 2. 2 down, though. And next time the Bucks will be in action will be next Saturday right here. Swing on. There's another strikeout for Peyton. That's 3 strikeouts for him. And we'll take a quick little break, but when we come back, the score does read 11-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Steven Kishoniak. I play infield for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks baseball and Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
You're listening, might as well be liking, Beer Belly Sports on social media.
This 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Cermak Real Estate and Bryce Primo. Whether you're rounding first on your first home, looking to steal second with an upgrade, or swinging big for that dream property, Bryce is your go-to guy. He's got the scouting report on the market, knows how to call in the right play, and he'll make sure you slide in safe every time. So when it's time to step up to the plate in real estate, don't strike out. Call Bryce Primo, 218-760-9789. Bryce Primo with Cermak Real Estate, helping you knock it out of the park.
Today's game of Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball is proudly being brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Crack one open, settle into your lawn chair, and enjoy another night of Bemidji Townball the way it's meant to be. Dirt flying, stores growing, and cold snacks flowing. For the first pitch to the last out, Montucky Cold Snacks is here for every strikeout, every big hit, and every you should have swung at that moment. Montucky Cold Snacks, the official cold snack of summer baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. New pitcher for Moorhead. Looks like it's going to be, I think it's Moore that's out there. It's going to be the pitcher. Speaking of new pitchers being brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee Company. New pitcher, fresh energy, and maybe enough caffeine to survive a Minnesota doubleheader. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee. So we'll see what the Bucks can do here as we're in the bottom of the 5th. As we'll see Wolf, Gangler, and Carter up next. One gets away from Moore. More big right-hander. It's a pitch, a little more over top. There's a strike. Wolf so far today is grounded out to the second base. Or for this game, is grounded out to second base. 1-1 here. Comes a pitch. That one's going to be fouled back into the net. And score is 11-0. 2 hits so far for the Bucks and 11 for Moorhead. There's a pitch. This one, ooh, didn't want to swing at that one. That one gets away. It's a drop 3 strike. As Nagel trying to throw this one, and I think he might have dropped it, and he said he is safe. We'll appeal now, and both umps will say that he was safe. Drop 3rd strike. Still counts, I guess. So Wolf's going to get on. I would say a new hitter could be, looks like Hayden Smith. Be on the right, probably out in right field. This one, ooh, Hayden tried to bunt, and that almost came back and got him right back in the face because he bunted almost right into that. Like, I almost could have, if that would have made connection, it would have popped him right in the mouth for sure. Comes the pitch. This one swung a little late on that one. Youngster number 13. 0-2. Good night for listening here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Not on Facebook right now. For some reason, didn't want to go. That one's swinging on that one. He's struck out. So 1 down. Now we'll see up. Number 14. Dylan Ocasio? Or Ocasio? He was sitting trying to write him in real quick. Marcuso. That one gets away, and Wolf's going to get on with a pass ball. Kuzo looks like we'll see where he plays when we get back out in the field. But 1-0 here. I think the Bucks need to score to keep this game going. Comes the pitch. This one swung on over late on that one. That thing got away from him. Good slider, broke just late. Or maybe it was a 2-seamer that just came out. It broke late. Moore take a look over at first. Or sorry, second. This one swung on. Missed that one. Kuzo late on that one again. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for the Bucks. Pitch swung on late on that one again. Another strikeout. Now we're going to see number 22, Barnett, back up. Last time up, flew out. Started today's game. Went about, I think, 2 innings. 11-0's our score. Comes the pitch. This one, good break. I don't know how that's not a strike. 1-0. Maybe the ump may have blinked on that one. And he broke in, and Barnett tried to bail out of that. 1-0. Comes the pitch. This one inside. That was a gimme. 1-1 because the ump missed that last one. Wolf's over at second from a drop 3 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs for the Bucks. Comes a pitch from Moore. This one up high. And that's going to be a fall just right in, actually. That's a dime piece. 1-2. Good off-speed pitch, more of a curve that came in. Moore taking a look back over at second. Gets his signs from Nagel. Pitch. Fastball. Hit him right in the knob, actually. It should be a foul ball. Hit it right in the knob. No, it's a foul ball. I think it's going to hit it right in the knob. And it said, and now the ump's saying to hit the plate and roll backwards as Nagel's the catcher trying to discuss his case. The ump's saying it's a foul ball, so 1 and 2, we still play on. One and 2 to the Bucks here, 2 down. It's 11-0. Comes a pitch from Moore. This one swung on, going to be right past pitcher over to the second in time. And it looks like that's going to do it for the game. So final score is going to be 11-0. Wow. In favor of Moorhead. They came out and they dominated this whole series right from the start. First game was 14-3. Now 11-0. That's going to do it. We'll have our postgame show, which is being brought to you by Smash Tax. Be back here in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Steven Kishoniak. I play infield for the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks Baseball and Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Small business owners, are you tired of owing taxes every year? Stop guessing at tax time. Let Smash Tax help you stay ahead all year long. When you bundle our bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation services, you'll always know where your business stands. Month by month, not just once a year, we help small business owners stay organized. Plan ahead for taxes. Avoid surprises at tax time. Focus on the growth of their business instead of stressing over the numbers. At Smash Tax, we don't just prepare your taxes. We help you understand your business year-round. Services include bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, income tax preparation. You run your business. Let Smash Tax handle the numbers at 218-444-3224.
Beer Belly Sports, the semi-pro of sports talk. Yeah, if even that.
You're listening, might as well be liking, Beer Belly Sports on social media.
Today's game is being brought to you by JD's Outpost Rodeo, happening June 19th and the 20th in Solway. Get ready for 2 nights of dust, dirt, horsepower, and rodeo action just outside of Bemidji. Gates open up at 5 p.m. both days. So come early, grab a drink, find your seat, and get ready for a wild night under the Minnesota summer sky. From bronc riding and barrel racing to cold drinks and big summer crowds, JD's Outpost Rodeo is bringing the energy all weekend long. And when the rodeo wraps up, the party keeps rolling on at JD's with an after party both nights featuring a mechanical bull and a live DJ. So mark your calendars now for June 19th and the 20th and make plans to head out to JD's Outpost Rodeo in Solway. It's going to be one heck of a Minnesota summer weekend. Today's game is being brought to you by LVI Supply right here in Bemidji. They got everything you need to whip your landscape into shape with Yammer equipment. You know us for tractor loaders and mini excavators. Now they got tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles too. Plus all the parts and service to keep you moving. Stop in, they'll get you sorted out. LVI Supply, the products you need, the service you want. Call for a demo at 218-444-3930 or stop in at the lot at 1876 23rd Street Southeast in Bemidji.
Step up to the plate, Bemidji, and knock your hunger out of the park with Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue. We're talking slow smoked ribs, pulled pork piled higher than a walk-off homer, and brisket so tender it'll have you calling a game early. And Wednesdays, oh, that's the big leagues. We're serving up big wings, not those little practice squad wings. We're talking heavy hitters, meaty, smoky, and loaded with flavor. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating after, Fozzie's has your all-star lineup. Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, where every bite is a grand slam.
Today's game of Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball is proudly being brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Crack one open, settle into your lawn chair, and enjoy another night of Bemidji Townball the way it's meant to be. Dirt flying, stores growing, and cold snacks flowing. For the first pitch to the last out, Montucky Cold Snacks is here for every strikeout, every big hit, and every you should have swung at that moment. Kentucky Cold Snacks, the official cold snack of summer baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is Ben Karate, and I play third base from the Bemidji Bucks, and you're listening to Bemidji Bucks Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Welcome back to Bemidji Bucks Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Post-game show is being brought to you by Smash Tax. Bemidji Bucks fall 11-0 in the second game, losing the first one 14-3, and those are a tough one to bounce back. We hope to have Chris Karate up here in a little bit and see what he says. I know he's not happy right now, and it's gonna be tough for sure. So I doubt we probably will, but let's quickly go over some of the things. Looks like as they have some of the stats in, not all of them, but Kallstrom looks like he had 1 hit, 1 run, 2 strikeouts. Wilson, 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 walk. Horn hit a rocket in the first inning, hit a home run. It was a 2-run shot right away in the first inning. So he had 2 runs, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Oh, that's actually wrong. They actually put it in wrong. But yeah, actually, a lot of these stats are actually, they're not looking good. Actually, it's kind of all over the place, unfortunately. So I don't think he got all of it in, but nonetheless, man, it was a tough game for the Bucks. We kind of look at our stats. It says that it's not up yet, but try to get some stats in here for you guys. Here we go. Dorsey for Moorhead. He had 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. David Dorsey looks like he had 1 hit and 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 run. Moore, the pitcher, looks like he had 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, and 1 walk. Kunza, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 1 strikeout. Nagel had 1 run, 1 hit. Alstrom was pretty good, especially at the bottom of the lineup. 3 runs, 1 hit, and 1 walk. Noah went 4 innings for the Mudcats. 2 hits off of him, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Moore only needed 1 inning, and he had 3 strikeouts. And then down for the Bucks, Ethan Bean had 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Koshoniak had 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ben Karate went 0-2. Lundeen had a walk. Neto had looks like grounded out twice. Wolf also grounded out. And then AJ Gangler had 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Scullin had 2 strikeouts, and that's not a good look for the Bemidji team. They'll be playing. Looks like they're going to be playing. Got to get back into my schedule. They'll be playing Rainy Lake right here on the 30th. It's another double header. That looks like it's at noon on next Saturday on the 30th. So make sure we have that. But right now the Bucks are 0-3 on the year. Tough look for them right now, and it's kind of what do you do in that situation? It's kind of more like just take a deep breath and guys find out what we're doing wrong and don't overdo it. I feel like that's what's kind of happening right now. Those guys are just overdoing it right now. So, yeah, let's end today's show. I want to say, everybody, thank you so much for listening to us. And thank everybody for listening to us here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Next game for us and next game for the Bucks are going to be on Saturday. This coming Saturday against Rainy Lake. They always have a good time against them. So we'll see if they get themselves back to them old selves here a little bit. So we'll take it. We'll probably go from here. But again, thank everybody listening. Thank everybody, all of our great sponsors like LVI Supply, and let's see, JD's Outpost, Fozzie Smoking Barbecue, KBUN, Kentucky Lager, Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for guys joining us. Also, find us on Facebook if you haven't done it yet, or anywhere, really, pretty much all social media. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Beer Belly Sports. This has been a Geffre Productions show. So now you just know it's gotta be quality.